What if I told you the next OnePlus phone could do something the iPhone 17 and Galaxy S26 can only dream about? I'm talking about charging speeds so fast that Apple and Samsung feel like they're stuck in slow motion. The OnePlus 15 is rumored to bring 120-watt wired charging to the table, something no other mainstream flagship is even close to matching. Now, why does this matter? Because the one thing everyone complains about when it comes to smartphones is battery life and charging time. You can have the best camera, the sharpest display, or the fastest processor, but if your phone takes forever to charge, it still feels outdated. That's where OnePlus is looking to leap ahead. With 120-watt wired charging, the OnePlus 15 could top up a massive 7,000 milliamp hour battery in a fraction of the time it takes an iPhone or Galaxy device to crawl to 50%. Let's put this into perspective. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to stick with the 5,000 milliamp hour battery and max out at around 60-watt charging. Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max, likely around 4,700 milliamp hour with 25-watt speeds. And Google's Pixel 10 Pro XL, a little better at 45-watt with a 5,200 milliamp hour cell. Compare that to the OnePlus 15, a gigantic 7,000 milliamp hour battery paired with lightning-fast 120-watt charging. That means not only do you get endurance, but you also don't have to wait an hour or more to refill it. Just plug it in for a few minutes and you're good to go. But that's just one part of the story. The OnePlus 15 isn't shaping up to be a one-trick pony. It's rumored to come with Qualcomm's next-gen Snapdragon 8 Elite 2, likely branded Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, paired with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and as much as 1 terabyte of storage. That's laptop-level specs in your pocket. Add to that a 6.78-inch display with a crisp 1.5K resolution and a buttery smooth 165 Hz refresh rate, and you've got a device that's not just powerful, but also incredibly responsive and immersive. And don't forget about wireless charging. While most brands are still hovering around the 15 to 25 watt range wirelessly, OnePlus is rumored to bring 50-watt wireless charging to the 15. So even if you're not plugging in, you're still charging faster than many phones manage with a cable. The combination of that giant 7,000 milliamp hour battery and this crazy fast charging support makes the OnePlus 15 stand out in a way that actually could shift expectations. Apple and Samsung have focused more on efficiency and battery optimization, but the actual numbers feel modest compared to what OnePlus is pulling off. For people who are constantly on the go and don't want to plan their day around a charger, this is a game changer. Now, of course, there's a question of whether we really need both a huge battery and super fast charging. Some might argue one is enough, a big battery that lasts all day, or fast charging that quickly tops you up. But honestly, having both is the best case scenario. You get the peace of mind of all-day endurance, plus the convenience of never worrying if you forgot to charge overnight. 10 minutes at the wall before heading out, and your phone is practically full. This is exactly where Apple and Samsung risk falling behind. Their ecosystems and features might still dominate the headlines, but when it comes to the simple everyday stuff like charging, they're starting to look dated. Imagine waiting over an hour to charge an iPhone 17 while your friend with a OnePlus 15 is already out the door after just a few minutes of charging. That kind of real-world difference is what makes people switch brands. And to me, that's the real takeaway here. Specs and features come and go, but convenience is what sticks. OnePlus seems to understand that, and with the 15, they're not just playing catch-up, they're trying to redefine what flagship battery performance means. If they can deliver all of this without compromising on heat management or battery longevity, the OnePlus 15 might actually set a new standard that Apple, Samsung, and Google will be forced to respond to. So while the Galaxy S26 and iPhone 17 will no doubt grab plenty of attention for their design tweaks and camera tricks, it's the OnePlus 15 that might quietly deliver the feature we'll all wish our phones had. A massive battery that charges insanely fast. And honestly, that's the kind of everyday innovation that matters most. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.